What if perfection had a twin-turbo heartbeat? What if decades of racing heritage, daily drivability, and relentless German engineering came together in one brutally fast machine? Welcome back to the channel, where performance meets passion and every rev tells a story. Today, we're diving deep into the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S, a car that doesn't just raise the bar, it becomes the bar. The 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S continues the legacy of one of the most iconic sports cars ever built. From the outside, it may look like an evolution of the familiar 992 shape, but look closer and you'll notice sharper aerodynamics, more aggressive air intakes, and subtle refinements that make it even more purposeful. Porsche hasn't redesigned the 911, they've perfected it again, up front. The new Matrix LED headlights are slimmer and more intelligent than ever. The front bumper features larger active cooling flaps that open and close depending on temperature and speed, improving both airflow and efficiency. The wide body stance remains, giving the Turbo S that unmistakable muscular presence. Around the back, the full-width LED light bar looks cleaner and sharper, while the adaptive rear wing has been recalibrated for increased downforce at high speeds. But let's talk about what really matters, the engine under the sculpted rear. Deckled sits a 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged flat-six engine, now producing an astonishing 670 horsepower and 610 pounds-ft of torque. That's more power than most supercars, costing twice as much. Porsche engineers have refined the turbochargers, optimized intercooling, and improved throttle response, making this the most responsive Turbo S ever built. Launch control engaged, foot on the brake, throttle pinned and release. 0 to 60 happens in just 2.5 seconds. Let that sink in. 2.5 seconds. That's hypercar territory. And thanks to Porsche's legendary all-wheel drive system and lightning-fast 8-speed PDK transmission, every ounce of power is delivered with surgical precision. The 2026 model also benefits from mild hybrid assistance, a small integrated electric motor works alongside the flat six, filling in torque gaps at low RPM and enhancing efficiency without compromising the raw mechanical feel. It's not about going electric, it's about going faster, smarter, and cleaner. On the road, the Turbo S feels planted, confident, and unbelievably composed. Porsche active suspension management has been retuned for even sharper handling. The car reads the road surface in real time, adjusting damping forces instantly. Whether you're carving through mountain roads or cruising on the highway, the ride is surprisingly comfortable for something this fast. The rear axle steering system enhances agility at low speeds and stability at high speeds. In tight corners, it feels smaller than it is. On the Autobahn, it feels uncheckable. Ceramic composite brakes come standard, delivering relentless stopping power without fade. Carbon ceramic discs paired with massive calipers ensure that this beast can slow down just as impressively as it accelerates. Step inside, and you're greeted with a cabin that blends luxury and motorsport DNA perfectly. The 2026 Turbo S features Porsche's latest digital instrument cluster with customizable displays. But thankfully, the central tachometer remains front and center, because this is still a driver's car. Premium leather, carbon fiber trim, and aluminum accents create an atmosphere that feels both modern and timeless. The 10.9-inch infotainment system now runs the latest Porsche communication management software, offering wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and enhanced voice controls. The interface is smoother, faster, and more intuitive than before. The seats hug you tightly during spirited driving but remain comfortable enough for long journeys. That's the magic of the 911 Turbo S. It's a supercar you can use every day. There's usable trunk space in the front, small rear seats in the back, and enough ground clearance to survive normal city driving, but numbers and features only tell part of the story. What makes the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S truly special is the feeling it delivers. Press the start button, and the flat six roars to life with a deep mechanical growl. There's no artificial drama, just pure engineering. As you accelerate, The turbos spool up with a subtle whistle, followed by relentless thrust that pushes you back into your seat. The steering feels alive in your hands, communicating every texture of the road. In Sport Plus mode, everything sharpens. Throttle response becomes immediate. Gear shifts snap faster. The exhaust valves open, unleashing a more aggressive soundtrack. This car doesn't just go fast, it demands your attention, yet, when you switch it back into normal mode, it transforms into a refined grand tourer. The exhaust quiets down, the suspension softens, the gearbox shifts smoothly and efficiently. It's like having two personalities in one, perfectly engineered body, and let's not ignore the heritage behind that turbo badge. Since the 1970s, the 911 Turbo has been a symbol of cutting-edge performance. It was the car that introduced turbocharging to the 911 lineup and redefined what a sports car could be. The 2026 Turbo S carries that legacy forward with pride. In a world where many brands are going fully electric, Porsche proves that internal combustion still has a place, especially when it's done this well. The 911 Turbo S doesn't rely on gimmicks or oversized wings to make a statement. Its reputation speaks louder than any marketing campaign ever could. Pricing for the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S is expected to start north of $220,000. And once you add custom options through Porsche exclusive manufacturer, that number can climb quickly. But for those who can afford it, this isn't just a purchase. It's an investment in driving excellence. So who is this car for? It's for the driver who wants supercar performance without sacrificing usability. It's for the enthusiast who respects history but demands modern technology. It's for someone who understands that speed is only part of the equation. Balance. Precision and emotion matter just as much. The 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S isn't trying to be the flashiest car on the road. It doesn't need to be. It's confident, calculated, and devastatingly quick. It's the benchmark that others chase. And as we look toward the future of performance cars, one thing becomes clear. The 911 Turbo S isn't just surviving in a changing automotive world. It's thriving. If you love cars that combine heritage, innovation, and insane speed, this might just be the ultimate machine. The 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S proves that evolution, when done right, can feel revolutionary. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the world's greatest sports cars, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more performance-driven content. Until next time, keep your passion alive and your engines roaring.